Hey everybody, this is Petey from the Spin Rack, and we also have.
Alvin Ellis, ready to rock.
So today we wanted to talk about the new spin-off series from Marvel Studios for the Dora Milaje, and Wakanda Forever, the next Black Panther, sequel. Do you want to give us from the comic books once again a short history of the Dora Milaje?
Yes, this is the Dora Milaje is a retcon thanks to Christopher Priest with the Marvel Knights with the Marvel Knights volume of Black Panther. Their first appearances in the first issue, and Christopher Priest writes them as the king's closest bodyguards, and they are betrothed to him. And this is a way of keeping everything level in the country. So anybody who's betrothed to him means that they have a chance of marrying the king, going up in power. And of course, they're his closest protectors. And when introduced, these are like, they look like models, hair and wearing like these real, sexy, foxy outfits. And then Reginald Hudlin came and said, no, we have to make them look more African, and shaved off all their hair.
Yeah, I do remember in the comic books that first sort of series. I think I read the first couple that Mark Texeira, that dude, had done, and I was just like, "What's?" Well, I was bugged out because T'Challa had his hair shaved, and I was kind of like,
Yeah, I hated
"No," like, "No, like I need him to keep his hair." And then when Perez draws them, I was just like, I can't connect. I can't connect with this one. But this
that.
happened.
I learned to tolerate it to the point that I didn't notice it anymore. But
Okay.
initially, I hated that look. I really did.
So the one thing that's kind of weird to me was that when we first got hint of the Dora Milaje, we were watching, what was it, Civil War? We
Yeah.
watched Civil War. We saw T'Challa do his thing. And then when he's walking away, what did we see? We saw T'Challa walking with Homegirl here. We saw him with her, and I was like, "Oh, this bodes well for the."
And we didn't see that, okay? Because I know what we saw, and we didn't see that. Because we had saw this, we wouldn't have said, nobody would have cared. I remember exactly what we saw. We saw a nice, her walking profile, and the Black Widow blocking her, and it was that walk that she did, okay, in those pumps and that outfit, that everybody was like, yes, Wakanda forever.
This is what I wanted to see. And then at the same time, what did they do when we got to the Black Panther film? We put the bigger actor, Danai, as one of the head people right next to. And look at, you can even see here. I think her name is Florence. Is now you see her from her back being turned. Her part was kind of pushed all aside. So when you're going back to TV, you can't afford to get Danai to go doing this TV show because you got to work out the deal. What do you do for the Falcon and Winter Soldier? You go get the next best thing. And she shows up, and she's she's badass as we expect. She her and her girlfriend, they kicked the second Captain America's behind pretty badly and almost take his shield. But then we go through and hit on these characters. We go through these ones that deny first, right? And then we go down, and then we got these other ones that we don't know that well. And then I guess that's like four. Then we go to Florence here. It's like, wow, this is what happened. She showed up in one movie, and then she gets pushed down to there. And then Danai comes and takes the big buzz out of the Wakanda TV show. But that's my small gripe, because I'm a big fan of Danai. So I mean, it's not that much of a loss. She's obviously a great talent. We all love her. She kind of chewed up a lot of the T'Challa scenes. Maybe could have cut some of those down, Mr. Kugler. But we can't cry with spilled milk now. But you got your Wakanda Forever. I'm pretty sure we'll see almost 50% of her in the movie, but she was good in there too. So what do you say about this new series? Since I brought up my gripe.
Well, thankfully, I don't care about this at all. So it can succeed, it can fail. I don't care. No, I could care less about the Dora.
All right,
I could care less about the Dora Milaje. I could care less about any of it. T'Challa
Hopefully
forever.
this is also something that's really a little more not sort of set up for the next thing. That's what I'm hoping this isn't. I'm hoping this is one complete story that we can get into and we can always want to revisit. Because I just watched a bunch of series, like, and I'm going to go across the board, like I had watched Startup. What in these series I want to watch again and again. With the Marvel stuff, I'm not sure if I'm going to go back. So I think they really need to go in and try to hit us with some sort of drama. If it's going to be a small story in comparison to the movies, give us something that we really are sitting back and we want to get binge-worthy television where we can't wait for the next episode and then we'll rewatch it over a couple times because we like it so much. Because I mean, I know there's some people that are probably rewatching these shows, but at the same time, um, there is, I think, after the first, WandaVision, there was a kind of feel that Marvel kind of tricked us into buying into the Easter eggs, and that's only our fault, yes. But then you kind of lost that when you get to Captain America. Sorry, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is not Captain America and the Winter Soldier yet. So when we got to that one, people kind of stopped trying to guess. Because even on my side, I have a big guess that didn't sort of work out. But it had all the elements of the guess that I made. So, that's what it is. So people kind of going into it were like, well, we know he's going to become Captain America. So with this series, I hope they just give us a good story. Hopefully that Wakanda isn't taken over by someone else and they have to put it back together. But we'll see what happens because they did that in the first movie, and that kind of let's see what else they can do. So, Cal, you're back? Are you back yet? I don't know.
Back. Yeah, I'm
So
here.
I don't know if there's anything else I can say about this.
I'm here. I don't have anything else to
But
say.
I'm
I
a
really
fan
don't care
of
about the
all the
series.
nope, not that one, not that movie. But I'm a fan of all this stuff and of the Domalaja. As far as in the movies, I hadn't really caught up with all of the comic book stuff. That's what we had Cal for, and thanks for that a brief overview of those characters.
No worries.
I guess that's about it. Spinner Rack out.
Out.